The goal, I'll just... can somebody give me a countdown?
3, 2, 1, go.
It's tail time. All right, so the goal that Phorlo and I agreed to during the Solution X is to complete the following. In Spyro 1, we go to Wizard Peak, we 100% the level. Then we go to Spyro 3 and we collect 37 eggs. All 36 in the Sunrise Warp Room.
And then we end on Crawdad Farm. The order is specific to a YouTube poop called Friars Rubbing Wood, The Fall of Nottingham.
It sounds like a porn.
Nah, it's a YouTube poop. But I get where you're coming from. So the goal was made in reference to a chant for an arcane spell cast by Friar Tuck. It reads as follows. Cast forth the moon, grants short-lived fortune. Saluting the sun yields eternal destruction.
I have no idea what the fuck you just said, but alright. Cool.
Neither do I.
So
Yeah,
I chose 100% Wizard Peak because it's one of the few levels in Spruno 1 that has a moon in the skybox.
Okay. I
And
can
then-
understand that.
Saluting the sun yielding eternal destruction is in reference to Sunrise Spring, and I'll get back here. Yeah. We made it a Solution X. I expect to get my shit kicked in by Phorlo, but I'm willing to give this a whirl anyway. And also, I meant to reserve Legend of Spyro for me versus Muddy or me versus Yoga. Specifically Legend of Spyro 1. But I haven't played that in a hot minute.
A new beginning.
Yep. But, yeah. Okay, there we go. Sorry, needed to get my footing. Bonk. Bonk. I know Phorlo's a Vortex runner. That's about all I know.
I'm sure to be familiar with the low select cheat, at the very least.
Yeah. And we both agreed to start at Artisans with the all-level select cheat. Yeah. Yeah, I'm best at Spyro 1, but that's also one of the only games in the entirety of Spyro that I'm actually competent at. As, unfortunately, my track record doesn't quite accurately show, because the majority of my most hard-hitting losses are in Spyro 1. Specifically, me versus Muddy from Spyro Speedruns Cup 2019, and then me versus Tooney in ISGP 3.
Why is your Twitch microphone different to your Discord microphone? You have different. There's a different sound. Through
Different settings.
Okay, that's interesting. Right, both are fine. I was just curious, why is one different than the other?
No, that's a good shout though.
Yeah. Because on
He's trying
Twitch,
to
it's like
confuse
it's more reverb, like whereas
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like an
yeah,
announcer
no,
or
that's-
something.
yeah. But it's kind of cool. I don't mind it. Like it's all right. Like so don't worry about
Yeah.
it. Sorry. You just keep going the road. I just wanted to ask if that was like a specific like thing that you like chose like to do. But yeah, cool. So do you think this will be used, Adam, for the commentary track? Like, how do you think the commentary track will be decided? Do you think?
I don't know, just discretion, I guess.
Discretion.
Yeah, it
Okay.
depends on who's editing this, which because it's a Solution X has to be somebody other than me. Which is sad, but I'll worry about that if I make it to round
Wait,
2
wait,
hard.
wait,
Wait.
Well, not
Wait,
really.
why
I
though?
think that's part of it.
No, that is legit. That's always been a rule of Solution X's.
Oh no, it hasn't.
What?
Like, no. Well, why
What?
would it be? Why would that be?
Because usually Fissure or Angus are the ones that edit Sol X's. Fissure's almost always the one. And if not him, then I
feel like
forget
that-
who's it. I don't know who edited my Solution X with the
No, I
acorn.
feel like that's a matter of circumstance. Really, I don't think that's not a rule though.
Yeah. That
Okay, I
would
could
be
have
shit.
sworn it
Oh,
was.
Anyway.
Did I miss a race or am I early?
Nah,
Oh,
you're
we got
catching my
early
end of.
catch.
Yeah, it's over. Garen won.
Not yet. I mean, I don't know. I'm giving Phorlo 24 hours to do his end of the Sol X, just to be a little
Yeah.
kinder
Yeah.
to the whole
Or else.
bit.
Oh, you're doing a solution. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Phorlo, if you're watching this, you have 24 hours, or else.
Classic
That's
Phorlo is
E-
non-punctual as ever.
Everyone's against Phorlo at this point because we all have to race him.
I'm against Phorlo because he's too good at Splitgate, but you know.
At what?
It's split gay.
Yes.
Clickbait.
Oh yeah, the two
Dongs.
Yes.
two dongs. Sorry, I meant to say two gems. There we go. These ones over here. There we go. And I will now just, for purposes of this inventory, I did Bruno 1, and now I switched to Bruno 3.
Very good.
Based.
Is that allowed to? And is that allowed in the tournament? Like doing
I
two
could have
games?
sworn. No, I've done.
don't
I've
think
done a
I've
race
guessed
with
it.
2 games in
Alright,
it
cool.
before. And
That's fine.
Me
I understand
versus-
it's cool. So yeah.
no, but me versus Skater in ISGP 3 was a double whammy of
Right.
doing 2 games.
You do this a lot, actually. I've noticed. Actually, you've had a few races like this, Gary, where it's like
Yeah, what a whore.
like more than one. Yeah.
No, it's just been this one and then me versus Skater in. Oh no, but we did a couple tag races that were like this. I'm pretty sure because there was the ones where we had to do. Yeah, no, there was that one
Yeah.
tag race for King Rover's Royale Court that did this. No, I remember.
Yeah. Yeah. What else was I about to say? Oh,
Time to put away the double ender.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. There's something else I wanted to say in that resolve. Oh yeah, obviously I added the BizHawk thing, but that's kind of different because that was like, that was like a cumulative goal in a system which was like switching between the games. So yeah, that was.
Yeah, there's also the ones where they do Tabletop Sim and another Spyro game, or Tabletop Sim and a Spyro game. I remember the one where Dr. Monkey Man and Desert Monkey JK played Uno, and Spyro 2, I think, at the same time.
Oh yeah, there was that.
He's trying to forget about it.
Reluctant. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it was alright ideas to go like. The problem is the colors are too like vague
Oh.
in retrospect on things. That's the whole premise behind it.
But the ambition is always admired. So good.
Yeah. So yeah, we now have to get all eggs in the Sunrise Warp Room and Crawdad Farm, which I'm surprised doesn't count as a Sunrise egg as far as the Atlas is concerned.
Hey, yo, now, man, that's Sparks World.
What?
Kind of shove all the Sparks worlds in its own little category.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, I managed to get that somehow. Well, we take those.
Oh my god, you were low.
God, I hate this egg. But at least my flame charge inputs are active. Yep. I like the range in Spyro 1 for flame, but yeah, the range of the flame hurt box, I guess, in 3 is a little wacky.
Yeah,
Which is one of the reasons I'm not that terribly keen on Sunseeds. Get over there, you jackass!
I'm glad I'm not going crazy. I thought I was the only one who was complaining about that.
No, it's one of the... Unless you get perfect flame charge range, Yeah, unless it's still one of the slowest ass eggs in the game. I don't know how JT and others manage. I would have replaced it with subs 1 by now if I were them.
I mean, you need.
In fact, that's what Wally and the others kept telling me to replace it with.
I mean, you need to consider the time it takes to get to the sub level. That's why they don't do subs 1, because it's extra time to go all the way to that sub level when Sunseeds is like right there.
Yeah, fair enough.
Big ups, Wally.
Yep. And yeah, I didn't practice this at all, but I guess muscle memory's kicking in.
Yep. Yeah, you should.
Does muscle memory count as practice?
I guess in a way.
It counts as experience.
Have to develop it somehow.
Yeah, it counts as experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about the experience. Sorry for the rough one.
Who's wrestling?
Oh, sorry, that was me. Sorry.
What
I was
is it?
finishing my. I had like a burrito and I had like a little piece of it left, and I ate it at 1:13 a.m. as you do.
Yeah, Sunseeds also makes this Rhinox spawn, and that would have stayed a 5 if I don't do Sunseeds. I tested this in Hundo Egg.
Ooh, I like how you said that.
Yeah, but I haven't. Yeah, I have not been terribly arsed to continue 100 Egg, but I do occasionally still try because waterfall swim is something I'm gonna need in all categories of 3.
Or you could just, learn whirlwind bypass. Well,
Or not even that, like get the egg and then go on the tree and.
Tree.
yeah, or yeah, what Laura said. Yes.
I'd love to do more 100 egg runs, but I'm scared to run against my the fireworks factory I got in my PB, because not only did I get first try Firefly, but I got Agent Spyro as well. So I'm literally, like, if I run against that, I am guaranteed to lose like a minute, if not more.
Past you was very inconsiderate to get those. So.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there we go.
It's funny because like I lost. I mean, it's
Wait.
Wait,
No!
Wait, what?
What the fuck?
Oh, well, I tried.
Holy
It's a solution.
Almost
Now.
got it.
oh. Well,
Are
hey,
you kidding me? Oh
do it
my!
again, come on,
Yeesh.
Holy shit!
that's pretty good.
Well, now you have to use this commentary track. Like that was amazing. Holy shit! Well, since when did you fucking learn that so well? That was really good.
I
Oh,
didn't.
you shall receive.
Remember, I've tried that 50 million times and almost never got it those times.
Yeah, that's because you're doing the last part. You need to be brave and just charge at the water. You don't need to do that fucking. Well, you can do it. Don't get me wrong, but like you need to just dive down, charge, and kind of do a stutter, and then just dive at the waterfall, and you'll get it. It's way more consistent.
Right?
It's not coaching because he's not doing it, so he's not doing it now, so it's fine.
It would really help if we could see like the physical...
I knew exactly what Adam was fucking like implying.
No, it's
there.
not that.
Sorry.
I feel like
sorry. Alright, sorry. Yeah.
it's just like a whole routine you have to do.
Well,
No, I understood this was a whole bit.
Anyway, Laura was saying something. Sorry, Laura, I cut across.
Yeah,
Please.
no, I was just gonna say it would really help with Whirlwind Bypass if you could like actually see the physical water planes, instead of having to do that guesswork and seeing where it is. So that would really help with Spyro 2 swim in there as well, because we know that you have to go like under where the water is visibly. You have to charge like kind of underneath it, but a lot of people just end up diving straight past it because they can't tell where it is. Like it's one of those things that's
Interesting.
like based on feel when it really shouldn't have to be. If you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
I get that entirely. Yes. Yeah, I may or may not have undersold the that last part. I guess I'm making it out like it's like so easy to do. Like, but it's probably not. I don't know. Like Eric, you're a whirlwind bypass expert. Like that last part I'm talking about. Like when you're actually on like the cliff side basically, and you have to then get the swim in air. Like I just dive, I just charge down until I'm like at the water, and then I just do another charge, and I just get it. Like
Hey, yeah, man. No, yep. Because it's like if you charge down towards where Zoe is, and then you begin gliding once you're kind of like underneath where Zoe would be, then you can really get a good feel for the water. Because you're not really guessing so much because the water would be right in front of you if you're aiming towards Zoe, since she's already in front of the water. I don't know. It's better if it were on screen, though, right now.
Yeah,
This is-
exactly. Yeah.
Just as a teensy tiny reminder, I don't do Garian modes during Solution X's for logistical reasons.
Yeah, but no,
Oh, yeah,
Gary.
there's no
did
Garian
you?
mode.
Did you? Did you do any Garian modes against Logi?
No.
See,
I
you've
was
been
fighting
doing-
game jank the whole time.
Yeah, you
And also
kinda
the
were.
goal was pretty cut and dry. So it was one of those, the goal was good. It already had a definitive bunch of conditions where doing Garian mode would have been something like, I don't know, 100% one of the levels in which I was already doing it. But I was also fighting game jank in Toasty and Blowhard.
Hmm.
So now I have to win against Phorlo.
A lot of jank comes out of Blowhard, but yeah, yeah, that's yeah. I guess you do. From what I know, Phorlo is very skilled, so yes, it's
Yeah, no, I've got my work cut out for me.
I think Logi versus Phorlo will be very intriguing, actually. Is that going to be a Solution X as well, Logi Bear?
No, I've thought of a challenge, but I'm having trouble with the save state in Spyro 2. So once I get that
Yeah.
figured out, I could kind of time it and see how long it will take to do.
Cool.
God, that's so hot.
Mm. Yep. Yes, it is.
By the
Cool.
way, Eric, I was wondering
Oh,
if
yeah,
you
what's
could
up?
teach me like proper zigzags one time.
Oh, for the Agent
Proper
9
Agent 9
stuff?
zigzag. Yeah, pretty much just in general. Because is there a difference
yeah.
between first person and third person? Like, is there a
Yes,
difference, or...
I believe so, yes.
Okay, I'd like to go over that because I can't figure it out.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, and the reason I do Sunny Villa after Sheila is simply just because. Oh, fuck. Okay, I messed that up. Is because I need
Wow.
to unlock Sheila for a specific minigame in Sunny Villa before I can get all 6 eggs in it.
Don't want to try that ever, Skip.
Yeah, I blame
There's a
not
few
wanting
ways
to
I can
try.
crash the game,
Oh, okay.
and the last thing I need is my game crashing.
That's true.
You could do the spin jump onto the roof and then like jump up to it, but that's really hard.
Yeah. The route I chose is more a safety thing than anything.
Yeah.
The safety brigade adjacent. You could say.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
I
yes.
thought it was more like a condom thing.
Which is also important to yeah. That's important too. So yeah, it's good advertisement.
Antonio
That's
Curtis
why-
says condoms are important.
Yeah, certainly
Without the
yes,
video.
yes, absolutely yes. Well,
Put
you
a
know
little
what?
graphic up of Al giving a thumbs up
Yeah, I'll
with the
supply
Trojan helmet on.
yeah, I'll
Giving a little
I'll-
Trojan helmet.
I can supply the thumbs up. I do not have a Trojan helmet, but yeah, I can at least supply the thumbs up if someone added that onto me. Yeah, I mean, when I'm around like Angus and Andrew so much, that whole like extends advertisement and everything. It's like it all kind of like rubs off with you, and so my sponsorship is with Trojan instead. So
Well, they do have the helmet. I can see why you guys are talking about Trojans.
yep, yeah, this is exactly apropos. So, yes, we are of course in what is supposed to be, I believe, ancient. I don't know if it's supposed to be ancient Rome as such, but
Yeah, it's Roman-esque.
yeah, yes, Romanesque, exactly. It's Roman Empire, Rome type of vibe.
If I did that proxy correctly, I could have saved myself this whole bit with the gliding that I'm about to do now, but it's
Yeah,
not
it's,
the end of the world.
It was actually interesting because you did get, I feel like you kind
Yeah,
of
like a forward proxy. Yeah.
Yeah, you got if you kind of deviated like to the left when you on the run up, and if you hadn't done that, I actually feel like you could have potentially got it. That's the thing. So
Yeah.
I
See,
wanna say-
maybe. Oh yeah, go ahead, Laura.
I was just gonna say, I love Gary and talking about something that we don't get to see until like 20 seconds later.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a Babby proxy. That could
Oh,
have been
can't wait to see
fine.
that in
Oh.
20 seconds.
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, there it is. There it
There it
is.
is.
I wasn't gonna risk it with the other Rhinoc either, because if I get the proxy and the cutscene plays out by accident, I soft lock, and that's just ass.
Yeah.
That is
I-
true. That proxy sucks ass.
Yeah, I loved like how he like looked like he was setting up for it, and he just flamed the guy. Like, it's like he's just like trolling everyone. Just like, you thought I was gonna do that? Nah, fuck that. Like,
Blue balled.
That is how I felt.
yeah, literally, yeah, blue ball proxy. There you go. That's,
Oh, that's what we should call it from now on.
yeah, genuinely, yeah, blue ball proxy is yeah.
All right. Gotta do this. Oh shit!
See, maybe that's
That's
what Gary
not the
needed.
order that. This isn't the order that they do it in the Nitrovsky task. Fuck.
Ah, Nitrovsky
It's like-
does.
He just needed this extended break, and now he's pulling out all these tricks and shit. It's awesome.
Mhm. Yes, it is. I mean, yes,
Nice.
yes, it is. But, yeah, that was nice. Yes, you got a cheeky swirl flame. Sans skateboard. That's what the French would say.
That is how they would say it. Yeah.
Yep, thank you, Garion, for the confirmation. French speaker.
Closely enough.
I think that's all the cheeky buggers down there. Let's go and do the loop.
We just checked the French for skateboard
Planche
is
à roulette.
no, it's skateboard. No, you didn't like you did not want to give me credit for that, so you chose because I can see it right here. And planche à roulette is the fancy, but it says skateboard and skate. So yes. I didn't know skater was French. Oh shit. But yeah, planche à roulette is the yes.
Yeah.
You can tell he's serious because he rolled his R.
Yes, of course. You gotta get the r in there. It's important.
All right. Okay, there's the last guy. I swore I saw him. Yeah, this is not the order that gets done in the Nitrovsky task, sadly. But
It's a task, Garion. It's a task. It's not a human. Well, it is a human, but it's not a human at the same time. So
Schrodinger's human.
It's a very efficient human.
yes, exactly. Yes.
Oh, so it's JT?
I just want to say, the more you call it the Nitrovsky task, the more it sounds like it's an actual task of Nitrovsky himself and not the game.
I mean, Nitrovsky, Laponier, and a couple other people were involved, weren't they?
Laponier.
I thought it was just those two.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait,
No, there were others, I'm pretty sure. Could have sworn
Oh, like
Saboom was
minor
involved
contributor.
somewhere.
Oh, yeah, Saboom did commentary for the ones he and I believe.
Oh, did he? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
Saboom rapped over the
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That man loves his rap.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, I've received many presents from him.
Yep.
He uploaded again the other day.
Yeah, he's doing
Oh.
like some hand whistling and stuff.
Yeah.
I may have taken a couple screenshots from when his face cam was getting all weird.
He may or may not have sent them to me and some others as well.
And oh, there was one more. Oh well,
Mhm.
right on schedule.
That's like me when I'm. I don't want to get all graphic. Never mind.
This is the guy who like makes. All right, that definitely must have been like over the limit because this is the guy who makes loads of sex jokes. He's like, oh, that one. He's like, that's my limit there. Let's not say that one. This is too good. I'm curious to know now what it was, but alas, I'll leave you to
Curiosity
it.
killed the cat.
Yes, I think so.
Or in this case, Hunter.
Yes, indeed. In this case.
And then I'm doing Seashell as early as possible because both Sand Crashels and Bluto can fuck me over, and let's just get that out of the way. Oh, also Seashell Tunnel's an absolute ass. So all the minigames in Seashell need to be dealt with as early as possible.
I hate the Seashell Tunnel so much. I really do. Honestly, a Dynamite's Tunnel is easier.
Yep.
Yeah. Because it's like in that one, you don't have to be as precise.
Yeah. You can just kind of like hang around to the right, can't you? And like avoid most of it.
Yeah. Much.
Yeah. I made a terrible mistake in my 100 egg PB, come to think of it, because when I got, so that run was the first run that I got Agent Spyro, so like I had 2 new eggs, or like 2 extra eggs to work with, so I was like scrambling trying to figure out what to route out in midnight. And Dan Davidson, in his infinite wisdom, bless him, suggested routing out Dynamite's Tunnel, because apparently, I mean, like, I trust him on this. It's the 3rd slowest egg when done optimally. And I was like, okay, I trust you. But at the same time, what I neglected to mention was that I was doing the Manta Ray proxy route in what's it called? You know the level.
Desert
level.
Ruins?
Yeah, Desert Ruins. And I completely fucked it. I got first try Scorpion proxy to get the out of bounds to get into the sub level, but I died.
Yeah.
So I got in. Don't know the cycles for the manta rays or like the sharks, so I spent ages on that. And then trying to get out, it literally took me 3 lives to get a proxy that was even remotely close to high enough. Turns out I was aiming in the wrong way, so I was just constantly hitting the wall. But eventually I just had to give up on the proxy to get out, and I ended up just, I think I exited and re-entered, and then just went the intended route, so I got a lot of time saved there, but...
Damn, and you still got a 104.
105.
Oh, 10... Well, still though, that's pretty good, despite all that.
Yeah.
Should've
You still got a 104. I was gonna pretend that it was a 104.
Yeah, we're gonna roll with that now.
Yep. I want to mention Garian is doing Sand Crashels. This is kind of weird to see him do this.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yep.
All right. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping with all of my might that it would crash, because it would be the single funniest thing.
How does it
But you know, the reason why I'll explain this, but before you mention, I want to explain this to Logie Bear. It's not out of spite. It's because Garian constantly talks about how he won't do this egg in runs because it has a very low chance of crashing when you do it. So he'll ignore this egg, and it's just, so it'd be really funny if it did actually crash, so he could be like,
it did. Right. It has. It crashed on me 4 times straight during a multitude of 100 egg grinds, and then Charity suggested I do Bailey Gang instead. And then I haven't really touched it since, outside of 149 egg, which is what I'm referencing here. I'm trying to play to as close to my strengths as possible, which are specifically Spyro 1, 120, and 149 egg and Spyro 3, because they're the only categories I will have any amount of. Okay, I gotta. Alright, come on. Fuck.
And did it crash?
I failed. No, I did not crash, but I failed to cheese the Bluto RNG.
No, not Bluto. No, and it's not. Yeah. Anyway, it's.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna ask, like, how does it crash? Because I've literally, everyone calls it Sand Crashels. I've literally never seen it crash in my life.
I think we saw. There was one call where someone was doing it and it crashed. I can't remember who. I think it was Dan, wasn't it? Like, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I saw it something to do with particles or something.
Yeah, something like that, because it helps to collect the blue gems as you're doing the challenge, because it's less stuff on screen.
There we go. That was terrible Bluto RNG, but I still managed to do it decently.
Although
now I gotta do.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Gary. Sorry.
Yeah, you could cheese the RNG. My 12-inch Daniel Davidson told me how, but I did not do it correctly.
Oh.
How are we still rolling with the 12-inch Daniel Davidson bit? Wasn't that mine?
Yes.
Yeah, you came up with it.
What do
Yeah.
you mean a bit? What bit? That's
It was
the
a
truth.
bit.
Oh.
Well, the
I
Daniel
have a
Davidson is
12-inch
12
Daniel
tall.
Davidson who has
Wow.
advised me on different parts of Spyro 3.
Well, something's 12 inches, but no, yeah, Laura came up with the bit. Yes.
If we're expanding on the 12-inch Daniel Davidson lore, I like to imagine that he constantly speaks like he just took a big huff of helium. He just lives on your desk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, like.
You have to feed him like crumbs.
Yeah,
It's like a Tamagotchi.
It's like
some
it's like
checkers,
Vern
French
Troyer.
fries.
Oh, it's like Vern Troyer when he would eat a blueberry muffin and be full for the whole day. Like that's.
Oh yeah, I guess I need to go get blueberry muffins for the 12-inch Daniel Davidson that is on my desk.
That is
I-
favorite food.
There's so many bits I don't even know.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin with the 12-inch Daniel Davidson thing, but the Vern Troyer is kind of like a meme in like our little community too. So for whatever reason, and yeah, there's just this article I read where his former girlfriend was talking about how, well, exactly that. He would eat a blueberry muffin and be full for the whole day, and I thought it was the funniest things I've ever read in my life. So, yeah, so
That's crazy.
that's what that is. So,
Did you guys marathon his sex tapes or something?
Yeah, we did.
well, I mean, that's I
What
wouldn't
else do I have
phrase
to
it
do?
like that, but I mean, yeah, we did watch them, and they're pretty. I'm sorry, we all do RIP for Troyer, but they are really funny.
Imagine him
Sorry.
watching this right now.
Yeah, yeah. But they are really funny. Or it is. There's only one, and it is really, really funny. So yeah. Sorry, Vern Troyer. But yeah, Gary.
Oh,
you're in
that's
Mushroom
who
Speedway.
Von Troyer is. Sorry, I just looked up
Yes.
Google Images.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know he passed away.
Yeah, he did. Yes. And
Aw.
Johnny Natrium and I, we were doing a stream when he passed away during the stream, and we may or may not have renamed the stream R.I.P. Vern Troyer stream. And there may or may not have been people who actually came into the stream annoyed that it wasn't an R.I.P. Vern Troyer stream, and we may or may not have also played some very less than flattering clips of Vern Troyer drunk on the real world during the stream. So that's also why Vern Troyer's a meme. Anyway, Gary, good job on Mushroom Speedway. So yeah.
Yeah, I gotta do the Hunter fucks himself egg now. It's one of the
Hey,
fastest eggs in the
there it is.
game.
It is
The
actually if
thing.
you do it right. Let's see.
Yeah, I was hoping he
Yes.
would say that during the skateboard thing.
Yeah, because that's appropriate since it was during Lost Fleet, which also involves skateboarding with Hunter. That Fisher originally uttered the classic Hunter.
Alright.
It's like I was doing a challenge where Hunter fucks himself on the skateboard, or something like that.
Well, I did it wrong.
Ah,
How the shit does Nitrovsky get this down to 7 seconds? Or more.
Oh,
Oh, I
yeah.
know. I forgot to press the gas button. That's what
Yeah, I
happened.
was about to say the boost.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
He's saving his gas.
Yep, yeah, exactly. You gotta get that gas because
Nitrovsky's all gassed up.
Mhm.
Oh, was he eating Taco Bell?
Yep. No, it was all those blueberry muffins that he ate.
Uh,
Yeah.
12-inch
Where do I go?
One
Davidson,
blueberry
12-inch Nitrovsky.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And I love blueberry muffins, by the way. I like blueberries.
oh yeah,
I don't like
very
good.
tasty. Oh,
Oh yeah, Laura, you could just you could just go away. Like,
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Excellent. All right. Oh, that's dead weight is
I
gone.
showed her.
We can talk about how great blueberries are. Oh, excellent. Yeah.
Shoot, we can talk about blueberries, Dale.
Alright, that
yeah.
still was not an optimal Hunter fucks himself egg, but we take those.
yeah,
No,
take it.
sure. All right, good stuff. Well done, Garion. So what else do you have left now?
The race, the molten crater eggs, Buzz, and then Crawdad.
Okay. I was joking that you would do like the speed run, but yeah, okay, cool. Okay, awesome, cool. This is I'm really enjoying this so far. It's actually some fucking great commentary. So yeah, this is awesome. I'm happy there's more to go. So yeah, good luck in the race. I nearly ended up fucking trying to give you a hint, but I stopped myself. But you're doing it anyway, so that's good. So great.
No, actually, it's not doing the fully optimal strats.
Oh, right. Oh, I know what the. Yeah, actually, I know what it is. Which would be. Yeah, I know what you mean.
To do the supercharge shenanigans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's correct. Yeah, mostly in
And
what was I gonna say now? Really strange.
Yeah,
I've done it this normal way in the past when I was doing 149 egg. But yeah,
So
I guess I could be doing optimal strats.
I love Gary doing that. That was awesome. So in this, you can flame the butterflies. Does that actually slow them down when you do that?
Yes.
Like,
It does.
wow, that's.
Yeah.
But can you do that with like? Can you do that in the other races? Like, can you
Yes.
flame like?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
dope.
When I was doing my competitors video I did an earlier take, but crashed the game in Country Speedway because I did one of those things where the flying pig was off screen when I launched the thing, and somehow the game didn't like that, so it froze up on me. The entire emulator had to be started all over.
Weird.
That's all 3 eggs and mushroom.
Job.
Good shit.
Ooh, he's doing shrooms now.
Nah, I wish.
Whoa.
Nah, it would help me feel a little bit better about not having done any Legend of Spyro stuff in the first round of this. On the off chance that I do end up losing it to Phorlo here, but I'm at least willing to just play this out normally otherwise. Same as with me versus Logie. I got my ass whooped, but it was still a fun goal, fun race. It was in my best game, so I was at my comfiest, that sort of thing.
Good man. That's a very good attitude to have. I'm actually very proud of you for saying that, because
Yeah,
I
he
know
was a
it's
great support about it the whole way, so props to you.
good stuff. That's awesome.
Yeah. The stakes are also really low. It's not like the fate of the world depends on me winning against anybody in specific, but I know that in ISGP 3 I did feel like I wanted to prove Toto right on the possibility of me winning this, winning quote unquote the whole thing, because that's what he said that I had potential to do.
To save the world?
Yeah, to say absolutely yes. I think Gary and
which-
Mode could save the world. Sorry, Eric, you were gonna say.
Which, speaking of Toto, Laura, do you do the Crimson Chin strat in Desert Ruins? Well, I guess not, because you mentioned the Scorpions, right?
Yeah, I do Scorpion Proxy, but I did learn Crimson Chin for 3.5. Not that bad.
Good.
Why do you ask?
Does Toto have a strong
Oh.
chin? Or
No. I mean, well, he might. I actually don't really know. But it's because he loves that strat, the Crimson Chin strat. Because that was like the OG. Yeah.
Fuck. I messed up. Okay, I'll just go ahead and get one of the other tiki heads and leave that one that's in the dead center for last. I don't think that's how the Nitrovsky task does this, but it's whatevs. I did think about doing this in 100 egg in place of 1 or 2 Agent 9 lab eggs, but I still gotta do Beetle Proxy first.
Huh?
For my route for 100 egg, I did think about doing Tiki Heads and the Stray Egg. Getting up to skip the backtracking that you would otherwise do in a casual run is definitely a pain in the ass, though. Because that birdcage hole is precise.
Beetle
Whoa.
proxy.
Yeah, what beetle?
For King
Oh,
Rover, the fastest egg in the game.
Yeah,
There he
big ups
is.
Morgan Avery.
Yeah,
What?
thanks for that, Morgan. Yeah, that's your lasting legacy for fucking making Garion think that it's actually viable. I
Those
fucking
things are
appreciate it.
beetles?
Yes. So Gary, you know what?
Barely.
Morgan, one of Morgan's last things he ever did in ISGP was post that fucking beetle clip, insist that it was viable, and then fucking dip. And now Garion has been convinced ever since that he should include it in his 100 egg route. So thanks a lot, fucking Morgan Avery. I miss you, and I wish you would come back. But at the same time, fuck you for that. So yeah. For context, Logie, where it's this ridiculously difficult proxy to get in fucking Haunted Tomb or whatever the level's called.
Oh, okay.
and-
Those. Well, I thought those were scarabs.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, there's scarabs.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
I
technically
mean,
they are
scarab
scarab
beetles.
Yeah, scarab beetle. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just repeating what you're saying as if I'm like I don't know, like this if I actually know. I have no idea, but it's a bug anyway. It's an insect, which you proxy off of, but it's very difficult to do so, and it's so not worth throwing away a 100 egg run at the very end on what is such a monumentally difficult trick. And yeah, Garion insists on doing it, which is at the end of the day his prerogative. But
I've
it's,
tried proxying anything for so long, and I still haven't been able to successfully do one yet.
so you will absolutely get there. Don't worry.
Simon.
Laura, what are your thoughts on this, the Scarab proxy? And do you
don't
think
even
it's
know.
actually? Oh, you
I don't know
even
what it is. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Someone could dig
Well-
up the clip, I'd be happy to look at it.
It's
All right. Let's see
It's
the
like
last
sheep
message.
proxy. except in Haunted Tomb and Spyro 3.
Yeah, a much smaller
What was it equivalent
hitbox.
to?
Yeah, I tried to flame charge that yellow thief. It's a pain in the ass to get right because of the
Yeah, it's-
wonky range.
Sounds
There you
very racist.
This one is a lot less of a headache.
I dropped momentarily, but I don't know if Adam repeated it, but he said it's like sheep proxy. Yeah, or just
Oh, they do die like that, don't they? Oh, ew. Okay, I'm piecing it together in my head now. That sounds fucked.
Okay. Do you know what I said about one of the last things Morgan ever did was post that video? I'm not even wrong. That was 4 days later, and he disappeared from the server. I'm actually not even wrong.
You
Alright,
know
now
what
I gotta
I'm
get good
saying?
Buzz RNG, and then I gotta do Crawdad Farm.
Buzz RNG.
But I'm almost there.
On that one, I mean, he's kind of right for the beginning of it. That's I don't have as much issue with Gary saying that because I can see the logic in calling it RNG at the very
Yeah, I
beginning.
mean, yeah.
But then after that, I mean, you control the whole thing. So yeah.
Alright. Heads I
Wait,
win,
so-
tails you lose, motherfucker.
Wait, so what part of it would be that though, Al?
The sidestepping.
Ah,
Which
that-
direction he sidesteps is
oh
entirely
my God.
based on RNG.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Definitely not
and
consistent.
Eric.
Well, I would
Because he
imagine.
does a sidestep. It has a 50-50 chance of going left or 50-50 of going right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless he's close to the edge, then he'll just jump where the lava isn't.
then he's
But-
about to break everything you say to me. So,
But well, it's you can avoid that altogether by running back towards the edge of the arena when you first begin the battle, and then you never have to worry about the sidestepping.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, there we go. I got it. Unfortunately, I wasn't close enough to the edge, so I had to play the sidestep RNG. But now we unlock Crawdad Farm, and then we just do Crawdad Farm, and then that's it.
is this? It should just be under the time limit, I think. Yeah. I think.
What time limit?
Isn't there?
An hour.
No.
Roughly.
Yeah, an hour. Yeah.
But it should be fine. Like your stream is
Gary,
even over an hour.
Gary,
So
No,
Gary
but we
just said no. Like-
no, but I mean, that's never come up for any of the races so far. They've never
Well-
mentioned a time limit to us.
I thought it
I
was
went
like
over
between
that.
15 minutes and 45.
That's for the Wumpa Classic Championship, which I don't know if you're in, but it's funny you mentioned that because yeah, that's their time limit. But I think the limit, the max is, yeah, like Adam said, is an hour. Apparently. Well, yeah, you should be grand. You've been going for 45 or 46 minutes, so yeah, you should be grand. I think. So it's just beat Crawdad. Excuse me. It's just beat Crawdad Farm now, is it? And then you're done. Or do you have some? Sorry, I know you just mentioned it, Gary. But do you have something else after that?
I think I don't know where he went, but I think he said it was just
Yeah.
to beat Crawdad Farm, and then that was it.
I appreciate that, movie bear. Okay, good.
Yeah. Oh,
Went
just
radio
get to the end.
silence.
Whoa.
Get to the goal ring. Expert mode.
In the meantime, Laura just watched that video I sent her, I believe. Of
That's not how I expected that proxy to play out at all. Are you like clipping the hitbox of it like mid charge jump, and then?
I wish I could tell you it wasn't me.
Oh.
So it was
Oh,
Morgan
is that
Can you
Avery.
send that?
Right.
Can you
Yeah.
send that to me too?
Yep, I can.
Want to see the erotic movements?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as I say, it was Morgan Avery's literally one of his last posts on the server, which is actually nearly. You know what? I think that might have been fucking 2 years ago to this day. Now that I think about it. Yeah, it was. Are you kidding me? It's 2 years to
Wow.
this day that he posted that.
What are
What
the
the
chances?
hell?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's actually gas. Well, not if you're American, but for Laura and I anyway, yeah, it is 2 years to the day. So,
Man.
yeah, because for y'all it's still the 18th, but for us it's the 19th. But,
All right,
yeah.
let me see this.
Uh,
Zip.
yeah, so we're coming to the end now. Obviously, we can't see Phorlo's footage, but you know, never know, it could be a photo finish. We don't know, or you know,
Possibly.
or Phorlo could be ahead, Phorlo could be behind. We don't know. Well, yeah, I just want to
Woo!
like,
Past
Make sure
those
that you-
guys with extreme ease.
if we use
Didn't
this
know I could
commentary-
clip into them.
I just want people to know that, like, yeah, as I said, we can't actually. We're all we can see at this moment in time is Garian's footage. So yes, that's why it's a Solution X race. So
Oh yeah, I suppose another thing about sand crashels, Laura, is when you're jumping the hill to bypass speaking to the NPC. Something that also can crash the game is not hitting the first corner turret. Like that actually matters. Yeah.
oh,
Which
Oh.
corners are it? Like,
So it'll be the one that's closest to the hill, like when you jump down. Like that
Right,
one should
like-
be the first one that you take out.
oh,
Awesome.
okay.
And it was the first one.
I didn't
Yep.
know that.
yep, and good job, Garian. Yes, that was.
Job,
yeah,
Joe.
I think that
GG.
was actually pretty smooth. Yeah, good job, man. Yes. So.
Thanks for the follow for Crexy. I don't have any closing words. Just glad that I chose to get this Friars rubbing wood thing done because I meant to do it in ISGP3 but never got around to it because I agreed to a different goal with Garth. And then I didn't
Please.
make it far enough to weaponize this against Muddy. But hey, we take those.
Weaponize. All right.
He's rubbing wood.